everyone, how are you? I hope everyone is doing well on this Thursday. Welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title, that this I feel is going to be the most anticipated celebrity reading, as this reading is coming in from a subscriber's request. In actuality, I have gotten more than just a single request for celebrity Josephine Langford, and because somehow all of you been also wanting to know if in fact if her and her co-starring co-star Hero Fines, if they are in a relationship, is there any type of chemistry between them? What is the dynamics between them two? So those are just from the questions, or one major question that I will be addressing. So welcome to this channel, and not only is it for those that have requested this reading, but anyone else out there who are fans of Josephine Langford and with Hero, then you will be very excited about this reading. Now, do keep in mind that I already did Hero Fines Tiffin's reading recently. So at any time that you are curious to see what's going on, particularly with his love life and career, you can go to that video to see what's going on there. But I already did perform a reading for him. But the only reason why he's included with Josephine is because you guys wanted to know if they are in fact dating. All right. So I just want to mention that some of the requests that came in pertaining to Josephine is from one of the subscribers' requests on Josephine is coming in from Mila Valdovidia, and I hope I pronounce your last name correctly, as well as Joanna Gomez and Grace Jen Dagan. And I might have had one other request, I believe, that as well wanted me to give a reading behind Josephine, and as well wanting to know this chemistry. So without further ado, let's jump right into addressing you guys' interest and wanting to know, first and foremost, is there anything between the two co-stars, Josephine Langford and Hero Fines? So the answer, unfortunately, guys, is no. There is no chemistry between them. All right. They are very good friends at this time. So even though they are single, because they both are single at this time, but when it comes to their chemistry, it is just only platonic. Okay, it's only platonic. And the cards that came out when I asked what is the chemistry between them two, if there is in fact anything that is beyond a friendship, is there any type of romance between the two, the cards that came out. Now before I get into that, I always like to mention the zodiac sign. So I remember that Hero, he is a water sign, so he's a Scorpio, but Josephine, her zodiac sign is a Leo, so that makes her a fire sign. Okay, so I just wanted to put that out there. And speaking of which, the card that came out was the Queen of Wands. So this represents her energy or her sign, because or wands deal with fire signs. So this is her standing out, very happy. And we have the King of Cups. The King of Swords. So when I looked at these two energies, that actually shows that no, there is no chemistry between them, other than just being very good friends. Okay, because the Swords energy, despite the fact that you may look at this energy and say, well, why is this energy looking kind of like this, kind of looking frustrated? Never mind the facial expression. It's just the energy and the message between the two, Josephine and Hero, because Swords is also like a detached kind of energy. It's very aloof, it's attached, it's strict, but there's a distance that is represented here of the King of Swords. And with Josephine, her energy here being a Queen of Wands, she is just an energy of just being happy and just enjoying life, and that there is no type of chemistry other than them sharing chemistry on set, and that's why I think that there is some type of confusion, because for some that do know, if you're true fans of both of them, you do know that they did appear, or that they are a part of film series after. And so, speaking of which, I did take notes here. So before I get into that, Josephine Langford is in fact an Australian actress, best known for her starring role in the After film series. So it is a series which also co-star her, Hero Fines. She is 25 years old, and like I said, she is a Leo. And like I said, the big question is whether or not, for you fans, if they did have a chemistry outside of work. And so, as I mentioned, that although they did have what you would say a very intense love scene, a steamy scene, and the characters that they play in that film is like an intense couple, but like I said, despite that, off camera, they are just friends. So they have a platonic good friendship. And there's also mutual respect between the two of them at this time. All right, so I wanted to just kind of refer to my notes to kind of just again emphasize and stress that. So I know some of you, like anyone, usually we fans tend to, when we see two people that do like a love scene in a particular movie, we automatically think, especially if they are single, right? Sometimes it happens even if they are linked with somebody else, right? Because sometimes chemistry is what it is, right? But generally, when it comes to single actresses and actors, and they do a love scene, one will automatically think, oh, do that mean that perhaps they are together or they are dating? What's going on? But particularly pertaining to these two, the answer is no. So I'm very sorry to disappoint you, because I really strongly feel that some of you really was hoping that they did have some type of chemistry or was involved romantically. No, they are not. They are very good friends. And so going back to the energy of the Queen of Wands and with the swords, it shows that there's a detachment, that it's just, like I said, mutual respect between them two. I don't think they don't cross any lines, particularly with Hero. I feel that he's a gentleman, and when it comes to them coming together and uniting to get on set, to get in front of the camera, to do their thing, they have that chemistry. But once they are off the camera and they come out of the set, so to speak, then there is mutual respect. They don't cross the lines, if that makes sense. Okay, and overall we have the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups just shows that they are just having fun when they get together and link up to do these roles, to do this movie, whatever it is, that when they do work together and come together, they're just having fun. They are both young. And with Josephine, she's just, like I said, she's excited. Her being a Leo, she's rambunctious. She's just, very happy that she's working. And like I said, when it comes to them getting together to do a role together, being in a film, that is just for work. Business is business, but then when they come off, they are just good, truly good, best friends at this time. And so after addressing that question that you guys wanted to know, I just went in to see if in fact, perhaps, is it possible that, just in case for some of you, so you see, I took it a step further, because some of you might say, well, I was wondering if that status of friendship would change into something later on. Well, like anything, it's possible, because remember, this is just what I see currently in terms of their status, both of them being single at this time. But because of the Two of Cups here that came out and the Knight of Cups, anything is possible, like later on in the future. The dynamics between them, the chemistry could very well change. Absolutely. Nothing is set in stone. So although right now they are single and they are friends, it can change. Personally, I don't think so. The Two of Cups, for some readings, the Two of Cups can represent soulmate connection, but generally it could also be business partnership, a business type of connection. It doesn't always have to be linked to a romantic connection. So unfortunately, I just feel very strong that this partnership is their friendship. That's what I feel. That is their friendship. They are very good friends with mutual respect, and that when it comes to them getting on camera, that is business. That's their work, right? They get together, they connect in that way. But again, when they are done working and it's a wrap, they go their separate ways. They pretty much go their separate ways. And when I look at these energies again of the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords, it's almost like opposites, right? Speaking of going in separate ways, I just think like she goes off and do her life, have her life, and he has his own. And both of them are somewhat, from what I recall from the reading that I did on Hero, he is very much like a secluded type of, he's not one that like to be so much exposing he keeps his life kind of private. And I feel the same with her, that when it comes to work, they work, but then they go their separate ways, and she does what she do and he does what he does. And with the Knight of Cups here as well, the Knight of Cups doesn't have to mean an offer toward love. This can also be a friendly gesture toward friends, because even though you see this in this image, you see this masculine holding a bouquet of roses, you can give roses to anyone. You can give it to your mom. You can give it to your sister, your brother. It doesn't have to always be a romantic gesture. So again, to me, I just feels that it's pertaining to their friendship, that they really have a very cool but a detached type of chemistry, if that makes sense. So I hope that I answered your questions there pertaining to Hero and Josephine. So again, are they together, off camera, outside of work? No. All right? Sorry, guys. So now that I addressed that, we are now going to move over now to speak upon Josephine individually by herself. And being that we just came off the love, I'm going to address to see what is in fact going on in her love life. And so basically, pertaining to her love life, the notes that I have here is that she is currently single. That is her status. And I felt that her love life, there is none. In other words, at this time, I feel that she have a love for her career, her work, because we have here the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is someone that is focused on their work. They're working on a project, but they're very much into working and making money. And so, like I said, she is an actress. So right now, because of her focus, that's where her focus is right now. It's really not so much on love. Then we have here the Page of Pentacles, which means that with her being busy at work, with opportunities, coming in, her career overall is one that is very good. She's in a good place career-wise, right? We also have here the Page of Wands. This is her energy showing up. As a fire sign, her being Leo, shows that she is very much a go-getter, right? But she's very much passionate about what she does. However, despite the fact that right now she is just focused on her work and career, does that mean that she doesn't want to be in love or have a relationship? Not at all, because we have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups just shows that this is an area of her life that there's no activity. It's kind of like at a standstill. There's nothing going on in her love life. And I feel that sometimes she feels a little saddened and lonely, that she wants to, right? I just think that maybe, she just haven't found that person just yet that she can, that she's attracted to, I just think that until she is attracted, or until that opportunity comes, she is just focused on her work. And I think with her being focused on work, and because she's constantly having opportunities of work and so forth, I think that kind of helps a lot take her mind off of love. And sometimes that can happen. Sometimes we can have other things in our area of our life that is going good. So when we have an area of our life that is lacking something, we have other things to compensate for that. So I think she compensates her focus and being in her work. to kind of compensate for the lack of not having, a love life or being in a relationship. Okay, so that's what I feel. So she definitely, I think, gets lonely and feel that area. She needs some excitement, but I don't think that's like her main focus. I don't think it's like she's like drooling about it and feeling a certain way. I just feel that she's one of those people that feel like when it happens, it happens. Right now, I'm just going to focus on my money, my career. Okay, and what else came out for her? We also have here, okay, one second. So yeah, speaking about her love, okay, because I know I have cards here and I kind of use my index cards to make sure so I don't get confused. So that's where I feel, like I said, that she is at when it comes to love, that right now she is single. Now, as we move over, other cards that came out was the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Six of Wands. Now, things kind of change. And what I mean by that is, the question I ask is, will she, even though she is currently single, will that status actually change where it's possible, where she might actually, where her love life just change? And the answer, I feel there's a possibility. Strongly, I feel that things will change in the love area for her. Because the Four of Pentacles, still pertaining to like work, right? And I feel that because of the Six of Swords, I feel that in between her work, some of her jobs or work might require her to travel. So I think that in between her traveling back and forth and on the work front, I feel she might meet somebody. Okay, I think that there will be some type of attraction. Who knows? Maybe there might be some chemistry between her and another co-star later on, that maybe they might kind of click. And then next thing you know, there's some type of attraction, and next thing you know, you will start hearing some dating rumors. Is Josephine linked with so-and-so? What is going on there? So unlike her and Hero, I believe that somewhere in the future, it's possible that she actually might get to work with someone else and that there will be some chemistry there. Because also we have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is an energy of success, victory, but also it ties in with things kind of being positive. And with every area of your life that you are looking for some type of positivity and some type of change, the Six of Wands describes that. So her love life, it's like a negative right now, right? But because of the Six of Wands here, it's like things is going to change for the positive moving ahead, right? So I very strongly feel that she will find somebody. And I pulled out an angel card, but actually, as I was shuffling, this dropped, so I took it. And the card here from the angel oracles is attraction. It says here, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So I was kind of like, wow. So I had to take it because it dropped out, which means that it was meant, which also just kind of confirms that somewhere later on, and it could be soon, I'm getting that this won't be too far ahead in the future. I believe that within, who knows, within the next month or two, sometime maybe by the summer, maybe when, again, like I said, she's being pulled toward acting in another film or something, that she will find someone that they will be attracted to each other. So I really strongly feel that her status will change sooner than later. All right? So that's what I got as far as her love in the area for her in the love area. Now, as we come down to her career, because I think one of two of you wanted to know what her career is. And so like I said, we know that because I've mentioned about her focusing on her career, that's exactly what and where her focus is, that she is thinking about her career. And we have here the cards that came out was the Knight of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles, right? So these cards came out pertaining to her career. So with the Nine of Pentacles, it really shows that she is definitely doing very well. She is good. She is making that money. With the Two of Pentacles, it means juggling or just having options as well. You know, it's not like also the Seven of Cups can speak about having options, but the Two of Pentacles is just as good. It's just showing that you have a lot of choices, or you just have opportunities that comes where you have quite a opportunities that are coming to you, and sometimes where you can make a decision if you want to take it or if you want to, you know, not take it. So I think she's in a place where, you know, she is just very happy and excited, where she is just being independent and she is working, making her money, and just securing her future. If that makes sense, you know? Now, I wanted to clarify to see what these energies meant. And so we got the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. We got the Four of Pentacles, and we got the major arcana of the World. So the World in itself kind of just sums up the aftermath, or what is her future like career-wise. It's absolutely successful, because that's what the World energy card speaks about. Success, about achievement, right? And the Four of Pentacles is being independent. It's like an independent energy where she's making money, right? She's setting herself up. She is securing, just what I mentioned a few minutes ago, that she's securing her future, so that down the line she would be able to have financial stability. And then Ace of Cups just shows that she's always offered like opportunities. You know, it's just like a beginning of something. And this is why the Two of Pentacles is here. It's just letting me know that, in fact, when it comes to her career, that every now and then she's being offered opportunities to do her thing. But as well, I also wanted to mention that I get the feeling, though, when I was pulling these cards, that somehow, because of the World card here, I get the feeling that she didn't think that she could do it. She didn't think that she would make it as an actress. I don't know exactly, you know, as a child, maybe this could have been a dream of hers to be an actress. And somehow she might have just didn't think that she could get that. So I believe her being an actress was a dream of hers. I really strongly feel that. And so with the World being here, it's like she's kind of like thinking back in the past to her dreaming about being an actress, and to now to realize she actually made it, because the World is also like making it to the top, being on top of your game, you know, kind of looking back to where you were to where you are now. So I feel that she is very excited and ecstatic that she is, you know, an actress that actually is doing well, having work, having success, and really doing her thing. So that's what I got, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that I did address your questions pertaining to both Josephine, first and foremost, and her relationship with Hero. And then you got to see what her career and her love life is looking like currently. Do know, because of universal law of attraction, speaking of that attraction, right, that both time and love is fluid. That these are just current energies that I'm tapping into, but anytime they can always change and shift. So be mindful of that. All right. So again, if you enjoyed this reading, you know what to do. Send some fire to that thumbs button to give me a like. If you are a viewer and have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel so you can kind of get to see other readings that I have. But as well, if you have any requests of your own for your celebrity, being a fan of a particular celebrity, let me know. Let me know in the comment section, and more than likely I will honor your request. All right, everyone. So until the next one, I'm wishing all of you a wonderful Thursday. Peace, love, and light. Bye.